for foreign boots or homegrown chains, not for orange despots or the black-clad raiding gangs. We infect for Christians, you pedo-loving Nazis. We broke the tens before, we'll break the hairs in half again. Final infect for Christians, you pedo-loving Nazis. Your empire's crumbling like Dublin Castle in the flame. We're rising from the ashes and we'll never wear your shame. Effect for Christians, you pedo-loving now.
Welcome, you're the first one in the chat. Welcome to the chat. I am 012 or Undowdu or Raving Antifa. Call me Raving Antifa. This is the Voice of America coming to you from Japan. You're listening to AntifaFM.
Praying robes and swastika waving, the neighborless pounding 808, snarling delivery. Crowd scream, no cap, on fire. Here's the full track. Yeah, fuck the frauds. They pray in the pews, but pray in the dark. Cross on the neck, devil in the heart. Ice jack boots marching, Gestapo glow up. Undocumented dreams getting stomped in the mud. It's time to call it out. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashed. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Raids on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Burn it down. Gestapo in the...
So what are the lyrics? Let me explain the lyrics to you. MAGA are fake fuck Christians. They cosplay being Christians, not real Christians, because they're persecuting Christians. Christians don't persecute other Christians. They don't do it, right? The Romans persecuted the Christians. The Nazis persecuted the Jews. MAGA are persecuting Christians. They're fake fuck Christian. The undocumented Americans are Americans. They're your neighbors. These individuals are being persecuted, no different than the Nazis persecuting the Jews, no different than the Romans persecuting. So you have to realize that these are all fake fuck Christians. That's where fake fuck Christian comes from. Pedo loving. They love the Epstein class. They're defending the pedo billionaires. They're defending Bill Gates, and they're defending, Melania. They're defending all these pedos. Let me not forget Donald Trump, right? Who is the number 3 person mentioned. Well, over 2 million documents redacted. He's redacted over 100,000 times. Redacted. And you guys, you're fake fuck pedo loving. You love a pedo. Trump is a pedo. Trump is best friends with a pedo, right? Freddie, Trump's a pedo, dude, and you are pedo agentic, right? You love pedos, Freddie. Why do you love pedos, Freddie? You don't think Trump besties with Epstein for 15 years? You think he didn't know it? You don't think he partaked? You didn't think he was partaking with the pedo? He was at all his parties. They had a private party in '92. A private party. He and MC, they brought a bunch of girls down for Miss Teen Calendar. And according to the Epstein files, they were measuring vulva. They were measuring girls' vulva. How disgusting is that? Another one said that Trump tried to get into bed with her, right? They're disgusting. Trump is a disgusting fucking pedo. And you, Freddie, are pedo adjacent. You love pedos. You love the Epstein class, right? You love grifters. Let me ask you a question, Freddie, since I've got you in here. Freddie, let me ask you a question, Freddie. If Obama was in the Epstein files, number 3 in the Epstein files, would you want to unredact him? Would you want to unredact Obama? Type no for 0, 1 for yes. Would you want to unredact Obama if he was in it? Do you think Obama should have his name unredacted, right? Do you think Obama, if he was in their file, over 100,000 times redacted? Come on, answer the question, people. Would you want him unredacted? Let me ask you this. You think Obama, if he was the Epstein files, the number 3 person with hundreds of thousands of entries in the files, do you think he should be president? Of course you'd want him unredacted. Of course, right? Because as the American president, you lose rights. American people have a right to know what is written about you in the Epstein files, what is written about you, what is written on you, why are you being redacted? And guess what? The DOJ is redacting everything Trump is redacted, right? Recently in 2019, witnesses came forward. It was investigated by the FBI, interviewed, right, claiming that she was hit by Trump and she was raped by Trump. Okay, this is a girl, 13 years old. And it's the second girl because the first girl was, we don't know, the first girl we do know about is Katie Johnson. Katie Johnson was 13 too. She was also raped, and 4 or 5 times. It's in the court documents. So don't you think we should have an investigation? Shouldn't we find out? Shouldn't we have Katie Johnson, interview? She testified under law. So welcome to the channel, everybody. You're listening to Raving Antifa. So if you think, let me ask you another question. Do you think if Obama sued the IRS while being president for $10 billion, do you think he should be impeached? Type 1 if you think Obama should be impeached if he was suing the IRS as president for $10 billion. I'd want to impeach that bitch, dude. If Biden was suing the IRS for $10 billion while being president, I would fucking, the GOP would have that bitch fucking impeached the day he filed, right, a lawsuit to get $10 billion from American people as a president. How fucking insane this is. How fucking insane. So you have to wonder yourself, why is it that you agree if Obama was suing, if Obama decided to create a new UN that he owned, that he would always be the chairman of until he died, if he put Michelle on that board, right, and also said, oh, we need to fund it. I'm taking $10 billion from taxpayers to fund this peace board. Oh, it's going to be in Gaza because I'm also going to build some waterfront. It's going to need some funding for that. All right, dude, do you think, type 1 if you think the GOP would fucking impeach Obama the day one he did that. Type 1 in chat if you think the GOP would fucking impeach Obama the day he fucking signed that deal, right? Absolutely would fucking impeach that bitch, and he deserves to be impeached. Putting his wife on the board, taking $10 billion. How about this one? How about Obama goes in and steals what's going to be worth $1 billion worth of fuel, and he offshores it. He sends the fuel to Qatar, and he puts it in his own private bank. Do you think the GOP would fucking impeach Obama the day he fucking announced that, or it came out that he did that? Type a 1 in chat if you think the GOP would fucking impeach Obama before the ink was dry on the paper. Absolutely, right? Absolutely, he would fucking impeach him. What's so crazy is all Freddie can do. See, all Freddie can do? Freddie, oh, hold on. I got to do this for Freddie. Freddie, what? Hold on, Freddie. Freddie, hold on. Freddie. Hi, Freddie. How you doing, MAGA boy? How's my MAGA boys? You guys, is your grinder down? Is your grinder down, Freddie? All you MAGA boys in here, is your grinder down? You come in here to spend some time with Undoubted. Let's put some music on for you.
Man's work, man's bending who we love. Fuck the false prophets claiming they speak from above. Fuck the dark money buying every vote. Fuck the propaganda shoved down our throat. Fuck the deportation flights tearing lives apart. Fuck every traitor with a cold dead heart. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Fuck your and your fucking atrocity. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. We got them on the throne. Watch it fall to pieces.
Oh! Allah! Allah! All right, thanks for the 2 people. Thanks for the 2 likes, dude. As long as I get 1 like, it's great. If I get 2 likes, holy shit, when I get 2 likes, oh my God, I'm so excited. That's an exponential growth. From 1 to 2, that's exponential. Oh my God, we're about to go exponential again. 1 more like, we get exponential again. Welcome to the show. I'm Undowdu, also known as the Raving Antifa. You're listening to AntifaFM, live, coming to you from Japan, Voice of America, coming to you live.
And night, leaving the threats, extortion and blight. Los Angeles streets became her new home. On a road shining, on the track she'd roam. Senior with big dreams in her clear eyes, under California skies, free from those lies. Big fuck Christian pedal of the Nazis, you know. They're doing this, you know. In the dead of the night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck Christian pedal of the Nazis, you know. They're doing this, you know. History never stops. Routine check-in on just any old day. Agents closed in, no words left to say. Detained without warning, shipped far away. July 4th flight back to the fears they fled. Return to the land of drugs, traffic and dread. Enemies waiting where angels fear to tread. Medications taken, health fading fast, hiding in shadows, clinging to the past. Fake fuck Christian pedal of the Nazis, you know. They're doing this, you know. In the dead of the night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck Christian pedal of the Nazis, you know.
All right, welcome to the channel. Hope everyone appreciate everyone coming in. Thanks for the 11 likes. All right, I guess, well, we have a bunch of MAGA. Listen, don't be afraid. If you're a Trump supporter, be bold. Say, hey, put up your 0, I'm a Trump supporter. Come on, be bold. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You know, just say, hey, I'm a 0. You know, speak out. You're in a cult. Be proud to be in a cult, right? Be proud that you worship a pedophile, right? Be proud. You worship pedophiles. You worship the Epstein class. Put 0 in there. There you go. There's Freddie. He's in there. Only you, Freddie? Oh, look, they're all scared, Freddie. What happened? Are you what? The spokesman? All the rest hiding, right? All the rest hiding. Freddie is here, right? Freddie is the only one. What's up with all these? What, I got a bunch of bots watching? You got a bunch of bots. Only you look, they're all afraid. Freddie, you're the only one, all right? How much money did I inherit? Dude, I didn't inherit no money, dude. Didn't have no money. How come you're in Japan? I had a dream. I dreamt that I was married to a beautiful Japanese woman and she'd give me 2 sons. So I followed the dream 21 years ago, had the wife, 2 kids. I'm picking one up right now. He's at his boxing. So I just followed the dream. I honestly didn't think that we'd have anyone retarded than fucking Bush Jr., right? Bubba Bush. Honestly, is there any? I'm a Republican. I'm an ex-Republican. There's no Republican Party anymore. By the way, the Republican Party is dead. It's the MAGA ISIS Party. So the MAGA ISIS Party is what we have. They're fundamentalists. They believe in the apocalypse. They're, it's just crazy. They're literally ISIS. MAGA, our military is becoming ISIS, right? We've got, I don't know if you heard, but we have officers saying that that this fight with Iran is to bring back the Jesus. Like, we gotta have blood. We gotta get blood. It's gotta be a bloody fight, right? This is shit that's going on. Our military is saying that we're going to Iran in order for Jesus to come to return, right? It's insane. These fuckers are insane. What's up? Hello there. Malaysia. How you doing? From Malaysia. I like Malaysia. KL. I've been to KL. So, yeah, I do worry. Japan, I do worry about Japan. And that's why, that Japan gets 90% of their gas from there, 90%. So we're looking, because of Trump, because of this fucking dickhead, Japan is looking. I bought $1,000 worth of gas today. I prepaid for my gas. So today I'm probably gonna buy 5,000, right? But I bought $1,000 worth of gas. You understand that refineries are being closed down right now. 20%. This is 20% of all fucking crude gas around the world comes out of this area. 20%, and they're already shutting down gas stations. Iran is already blowing up gas producers, natural gas. Get ready. You're gonna have your utility bills in America. Oh my God, they're gonna double. Your fucking utility bills because of Trump are gonna double. You're gonna see your gas prices hit $7. If he puts boots on the ground, holy shit, you're gonna see crude probably pumping up to $200 a barrel. And who benefits? Who benefits? Who benefits from this? There's one person who benefits from this, and it's Trump's bestie. Who knows? Who benefits from this? Who is the one person on the planet who is loving this? Put his name in the chat. Put his name in the chat. The one person who is fucking loving this. Nope. Wrong. It isn't Israel. The one person. Nope. Nope. The one person. Nope. 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 Not nope. 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 Yes. Yes. Cheetos. Cheetos. There you go. Cheetos. Yeah, thank you. I'm giving you honorary. Cheetos, got it. Cheetos, who is it? Cheetos, who loves it? Who loves it? Cheetos, tell us again. I guess, made him a moderator. Cheetos. I think you're MAGA Cheetos, aren't you? Are you MAGA Cheetos? It's Putin. Putin, Vlad, yes, Vlad. Putin basically, he was being crippled by gas. Now everyone wants his gas. Everyone wants his fucking crude, right? His crude, he's making money, right? His barrels, he is laughing at the bank because he's got, everyone's going to be coming for Russia crude. He's going to make so much fucking money on it, all right? Xi Jinping, no, he's not happy. Xi Jinping is not happy. Yeah, 65% of his crude comes out of that area on there, all right? Right on there. So Putin loves it. So now Putin's gonna have money to fight the war, against Iran, against Ukraine. He's gonna make tons of money. So who works for Putin? Who works for Putin? Trump works for Putin. Trump is a Manchurian candidate. He used to work for the KGB. I don't know. Anyone know of Trump's background with the KGB back in the 80s? You guys know he was a bag man for the KGB. For real estate is how you move money around. So back before Putin, Trump was Khrushchev, right? And he used to buy and sell real estate. Remember during the election, they said all their money came from Russia. I think this is an orchestrated plan by Putin. I think he's destroying NATO, right? Look what's happening with NATO. You've got now countries like France going nuclear. France is now no longer sharing what they're building. Spain is building nuclear weapons, all because of Trump. All this because of Trump. Spain is building. Poland now is getting nuclear weapons. Everyone's fucking getting nukes because no one can trust America. The only thing that's going to save you is nukes, right? Because we got a crazy motherfucker. Yes, Putin hooked up Melania, actually through Epstein files. Actually, no, see, Epstein was a broker, was an information broker. He brokered to Russia, but he was Mossad. So he was like a Mossad agent that brokered, right? You paid money, the billions of dollars, you're right on. Melania was part of that. Nuclear. Yeah, nuclear bombs, you know, nuclear. They're getting the big bombs, right? France just announced that they're no longer going to be sharing what their arsenal is. They just made an announcement, they're building more nukes, all right? Everyone's fucking going crazy on this. Welcome, this is undoubted, all right? This is crypto. So people earn crypto in here. If you are blue and you whack dumb fucks, you're earning Satoshis, right? You're earning Bitcoin. I'm a blockchain guy. I worked with the founders of Ethereum back a long time ago, all right? My work, the blockchain is built on my work. You can Google me, undoubted. You can look up undoubted. You can look up Foundups, my company. And I've been in retirement for 10 years. I'm coming out of retirement now. I've got AI building a protocol that I envisioned back in 2010, but I couldn't get it built. So I'm now building it. It's an alternative business model built on Bitcoin, programmable blockchain, and AI. Undoubted 012. Also, I'm known as 012. So welcome to the channel. Let's listen to a song. I'm gonna be at a place, I'm gonna be sitting at a place and we can talk. I'm picking up my son. This is, by the way, this is AntifaFM YouTube channel. AntifaFM. So go to AntifaFM, give us a follow on AntifaFM. It's a 24-hour news, fun. You're gonna be able to play chess, you're gonna be able to play Risk, you're gonna be able to play games on it. Imagine playing games on YouTube, right? Community games. As long as, imagine earning cryptos by watching videos and other things. All this shit I'm building out, it's all part of Foundups. I'm just prototyping a bunch of ideas I have. So check it out. And you can see people are whacking. It's like Duke Nukem, right? So you can see people in there. Is there any MAGA supporters? Put a 0. If you're MAGA, say, hey, I'm strong for MAGA. If you're MAGA, right, don't be afraid. Put a 0 in the chat. Put a 0. See how many are there? None? No MAGAs in here? Right? You all scared? Neutral. There's no such thing as neutral, buddy. There's no such thing as neutral. Trump is a fascist, dude. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Any more? Any more? Any more? That's it? Only you 3? Only fucking 3? Only 3? No, there isn't. There's no neutral. All right, quickly. See if you can whack them all. You can get, see if you can whack, try to whack as many as you can right now. You get multiplier. So I've laid them all out. Whack, 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 whack out, whack them. Get those fucking Nazis, fake fuck Christians out of here. Whack them quick. Look at that, plus 5 points. You gotta whack them really quick. If you can get up a ×10 bonus on your crypto for every multiple in 10 seconds. If you whack him in 10 seconds, if you whack 10 in 10 seconds, you're getting a ×100 return. You're practically getting a Bitcoin. You're practically getting a fucking Bitcoin, you know, on this. So, welcome to the game. Thanks all you dumb fucks, right? Oh, nice. What? It's crypto, dude. It's crypto. You do a slash. Here, I'll show you. Yeah. Look, ×2 combo. Look, you got a ×2. Well done. Double whack. Level up to hell there. You're level 9. And you can do slash quiz, answer quiz, earn more Bitcoin with a quiz, right? It's the app is the app is in the, you gotta go to foundups.com is the app, but it's invite only. So it's invite only. You go to foundups.com, you'll see it talking about it, right? So if you type in here, I'll show you. I'll do something here. Let me log in real quick. Here, let me log in. Switch account. Move to Japan. There's so much functionality in here, right? People don't realize so much functionality. It's that's open claw. You see open claw? That's open claw. You've heard of open claw, iron claw, right? That's the agent running behind here. All right. So here you go. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right. I'm sending out an invite. So it's only one. So you have to grab the invite. You have to go to foundups.com and enter the invite before anyone else, and you get into the app. Okay. Everything Foundups is all gated, right? I'm not in it to like try to get 1 million people, right? I'm building something very special. Let's see if this works. You got your pen? You got your screenshot? Let's see if it's gonna work. Test. Didn't work. What the hell? All right, let's see if it's gonna go. So weird. Is it gonna do it? It may not do it. It may not do it. I guess it's out. I can only give out so many invites. It didn't send it out. It's an invite to the app. You can the Foundup apps are invite only. So to get into the Foundup app, you have to have an invite key. But my thing is not. It's not giving it out. I don't know why. I think the bot is overwhelmed. All right. I still got shit to work out. It could be low. You see that? Is it gonna give a quiz? Trying to see what's working, what's not working. Yeah. It's not talking to me. It doesn't like me. It's ignoring. Look, my AI is ignoring me. That's kind of funny. I think it's funny. Let me switch to switch account. It's ignoring me. Look, Mort Miser has been whacked 3 times. Look, it keeps track of your whacks. You see that? Mort Miser returns 3 whacks. Learning yet? Look, the AI is trolling people that come back. He's getting his waxing. He's getting his waxing. Behave. You're whacking. You're getting your waxing. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Let me log in on a different different one here. I appreciate coming in here. You're a good sport, Mort. Mort, you're a good sport. Yeah, we don't have any animosity towards you. We think you're dumb, but that's all right. Why the fuck is my bot not working is what I want to know. It was working the other day. None of my commands are working. Something's wrong. You move to Japan, they're against Muslim. They're not, though. The thing is, Japanese aren't, though, dude. They're not against anyone. Japanese aren't against Muslim, dude. We got a lot of Muslims living in Japan. I see them all the time wearing their shabab thing, right? They're not against. They're not racist. Japanese aren't racist at all. You know, they're very gentle. They're very kind. You know, they're very empathic. They're not like us fuck-turd Americans. Yeah, Calvin. Calvin. Let's see it. Let's see channel activity. All right, you know what I recommend? This is what I recommend. If you're coming to Japan, and you want to have a good time, get yourself a little car like this. This is a little, I mean, if you're coming, this can double as a camper van. The seat comes down, right? You get a futon. You go to like a used camping gear place. They're all over the place. You get cheap camping gear, right? And I would take the road just around Japan, just like land in Osaka, rent a truck, or even buy a truck. You can buy one of these for literally $2,000, right? $2,000. You know, you can buy one of these, and you know, and sell it at the end, or you know, or rent it, whatever, and then just travel around the coast and just see Japan that way. That's what I recommend. You know, on that. And also one of the no one supports the Iran government, dude. Look at this Dirty's coming in here. Dirty's old school. Dirty, is that your thing now? No, we don't support, but we don't support asymmetric wars that we're going to lose. Yeah, the war is stupid. It's not going to stop, though. And here's the deal with the war. What you have to understand is that the straits there, I call it the cock and balls, right? This is the cock and balls theory, right? So when you talk to MAGA, let me talk to MAGA, talk to you about the cock and ball. The straits, where it's only 21 miles across, 33 kilometers, that's the balls, right? Iran has it by the balls. And then the straits that go all the way up, that's the cock and balls. They have 900 miles of mountain territory overlooking the cock and balls, right? They can blow up the oil refineries. There's no protection on them. They can blow up the desalination plant and just fucking, then everyone's dying, right? They can blow up desalination plants, no protection on them. All they have is small. They've got all these drone boats, drones, things, right? They want us. Trump has said, "Hey, we're gonna escort tankers in." Dude, they're gonna. There's. You think type of one? If you think a captain of a frigate or any military ship is going to want to escort tankers through straits. Right? Type of 1, right? If you think they want to do that. Type of 0, if they're like, fuck that shit. You understand that a ship, the Navy a ship is very vulnerable, right? If you take it through right? Good luck. Shipping insurance will cover you. Good luck. That won't, though. The thing is Sim, Trump has said, see, I'm thinking Trump is like, oh, we can get the insurance business. You know, pardon me, because Trump is such a scammer. You know, Trump set up an insurance company, right? They set up an insurance company to cover ships. And also, he's offering military ships to be Uber, right? To be Uber, right? They'll go Uber. They're like, oh, Uber. You gotta. I'm serious. No, they did. They set up their own private insurance company to cover ships. He's trying to get that insurance business, right? He's like, oh yeah, we can make money. Everything is a grift for Trump, but they're not taking it. Why? They don't trust the insurance company. You really think? Yeah, there you go. I want you to deep dive, find the information on the insurance company that was set up by Trump to cover ships going through the straits. I want you to back it up with the source and everything else. I always have it on thinking mode. It probably don't need to be on thinking mode, but I'm having it to really search. So I'm giving you its thinking mode. It's searching, thinking mode. Come on. This is why people don't like ChatGPT. It's so fucking slow on thinking mode. It's searching the web. They'll be there. Let's see what else someone says as it's looking at. Sure, Joe. Sure, Joe. What wrong about what? They're not oppressed though, dude. The Iranian people, right, for the most part, aren't oppressed. There's CNN reporters right now. So, right. Give me the shorter answer. I'm to YouTube channel just about the company and what is being offered. Yeah, but the thing is, they're now offering insurance. They didn't used to do that. That's new. There you go.
You're partly right. The mechanism exists, but how it's being used now is new. Company, U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, DFC. What changed? DFC has always had political risk insurance, but it was normally used for U.S. companies investing in foreign projects, factories, infrastructure, energy projects in developing countries. New policy, the Trump administration directed DFC to extend that insurance to maritime shipping, specifically ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz, Persian Gulf. What they are now offering: war risk political insurance for ships and cargo, reinsurance or guarantees for maritime insurers, coverage for terrorism, war damage, or government interference. Why this is new. DFC historically insured investment projects, not commercial shipping routes. Using it as a government backstop for maritime war risk insurance is a new application of its authority. Sources: Reuters, U.S. considering tanker insurance support. DFC press release on political risk insurance for Gulf shipping. Maritime executive reporting on the policy expansion Fed. Bottom line, the agency isn't new, but using it to insure ships in a war zone is new policy.
They're Shia. It's their religion, right? What they're not forcing, Joe. They're not forcing shit on anyone, right? They're not forcing shit on anyone. Or Sunni. These are Sunnis on that. They just don't like the. They don't like that there is suppression of their voice. But these are Sunnis. You've killed their religious leader. You have to understand. They weren't fascist at all. They were religious. They're not. I don't know how you describe. How would you describe the Iranian government? It's not fascism. How would you describe it?
The Iranian government is best described as an authoritarian theocracy. It's structured around a mix of religious leadership, centered on the Supreme Leader, and a formal political structure with elected bodies. While there are elections and some political pluralism, ultimate authority rests with the religious hierarchy, and the state exerts strong control over political, social, and economic life.
The thing is this has nothing to do with helping the Iranian people, right? This has nothing to do with helping Iranians. You understand that, right? And type 1 if you think they're coming in here to help the people. Type 1 if you think that's the case, right? That they're helping. Type 1. Type 1 if you think Trump is doing this for the Iranian people. You think he's doing this. No, he's doing this because Israel has, for 40 years, has wanted to do Gaza on Iran. For 40 years, they've been Israel's greatest enemy. And Israel was going to attack. It's already come out, Bibi said. And even our Secretary of State said, oh, we had to do it because otherwise we were going to get attacked. So this is all to do with Israel wanting to carpet bomb, wanting to destroy Iran. Why? Because there's a prophecy that they own all the way to the Euphrates. The prophecy is that Israel is going to go from where it is right now all the way to the Euphrates. That's all the way up to fucking Afghanistan, dude, right? That is the prophecy. We have our military now, right, saying that they're going there because they're fulfilling God's will and they're going to bring Jesus back. Did you know that? Did you know that shit's going on? Did you know that shit? Look, MAGA detected, right? It's all fantasy. What's fantasy? Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. What you have to realize is Iran is asymmetric war, right? They don't have big guns. We have big, expensive. We're running out of munitions. They've put 1,000, we've shot 1,000 rockets up. You know, like they're out of fucking rockets. We don't have an unlimited supply of. Trump says we do, but we don't. We don't. That is what Trump is helping Israel. Trump is helping it. Trump is only there for Israel, nothing else, Joe. Trump is only here for Israel. That's it. And the oil. They want to break it up. They want to get access to oil. That's it. That's it. You know? And, they had a deal, right? Iran had offered Trump a better deal than he offered Obama. Trump could have come out a hero. But no, they didn't want to a deal. They want to attack. They want to level. Tehran, Jerusalem is not Jerusalem, but the other place begins with a T, is being crushed, dude. Yeah, the red heifer. That's right. And also, that's right. Nate brought that. And also, they launched the war on a holy day, on a special fucking Israeli holy. This whole thing started on a religious day. Right? These Zionists are out of control. They're worse than the MAGA, the Pete Hegseth. You heard about the military, right, you guys? Trump is helping Trump. Absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. Trump is helping Trump. Only 7 months, dude. Why are you so young? I'm going to give you a chance, Sean. Go show your ass. Yeah. You have to understand. This is all, and this is a distraction for Epstein, guys. You know that, right? This is an Epstein file distraction. It's funny how the war happened right after Bill Clinton came out and says, you know what? I testified. Trump should testify, right? And all of a sudden, on the day that Clinton is testifying on the files, all of a sudden we're attacking. Isn't that kind of weird? I know I look a little bit like Tim. Just call me Tampon Tim 2, please. Tampon Tim 2. I like the name. I do like the name Tampon Tim 2. But make sure you put a 2 in there. If you don't put a 2 in there, you will be fucking kicked out. Do not kick out anyone who puts Tampon Tim 2. Because I like the name. I like to be identified with Tampon Tim. But I'm Tampon Tim 2. Not Tampon Tim 1. Not the Tampon Tim. Tampon Tim 2. Yeah, he did. He testified. But he testified. And here's the other thing, Nate. Clinton said, unredact all my shit. Clinton said, unredact all my shit. He's like, unredact it all. I have nothing to hide. Why isn't Trump saying unredact it? He's like, oh, I'm exonerated. Why won't Trump unredact? Anyone tell me why won't Trump unredact? If he's so clean and he's nothing there, why won't he unredact anything? Why is there over 100,000 redactions on Trump? Why? Clinton said, unredact me. I have nothing to hide. But not Trump. Why are they removing files with Trump on his rape, on the rape allegation from 2019? What does that have to do with anything? Nate, what is that? You don't want to answer the question. Nate, do you think Trump's a fucking pedo? Oh, Trump, I can't do Trump. Oh, I'm going to go there. We got the most amazing army, such amazing army. We got 3 aircraft carriers. Oh, we're going to go down there. We're going to get the oil. We're going to get all the oil in Gaza. We're going to build Gaza. Get Gaza in here. You know? I like this is my favorite thing. It's like, listen, if Obama took, all right, $10 billion from the IRS, sued the IRS for $10 billion. Just simple question, Nate. Answer this. I want you to just answer 0 or 1. 1 is yes, 0 is no, right? Listen, Nate. If Obama sued the IRS as president for $10 billion, would the GOP impeach him? Yes or no? Nate, answer the question. Nate, answer the question. What's up, pissed off? We got a hero in here. Nate, answer the question. Right? Would the GOP fucking impeach Obama the day he fucking announced he's suing the IRS for $10 billion as president? Nate, answer the question. Right? Nate, answer the question. Hello? Nate, answer the question. Look, he can't answer the question. Get him out of here. Nate, you're out. You're out. Go ahead and kick him out. Kick him out. Get him out. He's fucking dumb. That's all you have to see. That's how you break MAGA. You break MAGA. I just demonstrated how you break MAGA. Right? I'll do another one. I'll do another break MAGA. Okay, if Obama set up his own United Nations called the Peace Club, he put Michelle Obama on it, right, to be the spokesman. And then he said, I'm going to take $10 billion for U.S. taxpayers to fund it. And and I'm on it for life. And I'm always part of it. And I have all full control over this board. And everyone's got to give me $1 billion. All right. Would the GOP impeach Obama the day that fucking thing is announced? Type of 1 for yes, 0 for no. 1 for yes, 0 for no. Would the fucking GOP fucking impeach? Would the Democrats impeach? Absolutely. Would you want to impeach? Absolutely. 1, right? They would fucking impeach him. Look, Ahmed, are you dumb? Ahmed, do you even speak English? Ahmed maybe doesn't speak English. Ahmed, he's a fucking Trump supporter acting like he's a Muslim. This Trump supporter is pretending to be fucking Muslim. Look, he's a troll. You know how they love doing this. The trolls, the Trump supporters love to pretend that they're foreign, like they're Hispanic, you know, and they love to troll that way. Get that bitch out of here. All right, get that rooster out of here too. Get these dumb fucks out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get these bitches out of here, Russian bots. Get your points. Smack them down. It's so obvious, dude. I mean, seriously, does anyone wouldn't want to impeach Obama or Biden or anyone if they did any of that bullshit? If they were, there's Democrats in here, right? Of course we would. We're not this idea. We're not loyal to the person. We're loyal to the Constitution. We're loyal to the rule of law. Get these dumb fucks out there. All right. Listen, guys, we have if you haven't, move to, we have the AntifaFM running all the time now on YouTube. AntifaFM is on YouTube. All right, it's head free. Look, check this out.
Swinging for his life. One more stroker, then it wouldn't that be nice? The fairway or the freeway, the way he's done. Only 1091, justice will be won. Hearts working overtime, pumping all that hate. Hamburger after hamburger, piling on the way. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord his soul won't keep. And if he dies before I wake, I really hope the news ain't fake. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Death's coming for the throne, gonna fall to peace.
Yeah, do dirty. Listen. I have no love for fucking Iranians. I have no fucking love for the government or anything else. Not at all. I don't have any fucking love. The guy has cancer. He was gonna die anyway. Why not let him die naturally instead of assassinating him? We don't assassinate other world leaders. We just don't do that, right? That we don't do that. Why do you think we don't do that? So now because we have AI, we got this precision, we can fucking assassinate people. No, I don't support fucking Sharia law. I don't support any of that, dude. I don't support it. But I don't support us sending our boys, right, Americans, to fight a war for Israel. No one wants to fight a war for Israel, guys, right? Look, no one wants to fight a war for Israel. Hey, listen.
What's the fight for Israel?
His hand. Oh, his hand.
Did you hear that?
No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand.
His elbow.
Oh, his hand.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand. Oh, his hand.
That's Antifa right there. That's a fucking Antifa, right? That's Antifa right there, right? Look at that. Fucking no one wants to fight for Israel. This isn't about Iran. This is about fucking Israel. It's fucking about, people who committed genocide in Gaza. Has nothing to do with fucking America. It's about Israel wanting to carpet bomb, fulfilling his dream. Netanyahu talking about his 40-year desire to attack Iran.
The reason that we had to act now is because they were, after we hit their nuclear sites and their ballistic.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? My son called me. It kills the phone. Okay, all right.
The reason that we had to.
So when I first met Benjamin Netanyahu, he was an opposition MP. He was out of power. It was the early 2000s. He was described by my host, Spycom, as an extremist. And the first thing he told me, and the first thing he would tell everyone, is we've got to bomb Iran. And Iran is, to use his words, the mothership, and Hezbollah and Hamas are its aircraft carriers. And so this has been a project of Netanyahu's that stretches all the way back to then and beyond. He said over the weekend that he has been waiting for this moment for 40 years in an address to the Israeli people.
He's been waiting for this. This is like his dream, his retirement. I mean, this is what it's about, right? This is what it's about. It's about Netanyahu's this fucking clown, dude.
US President Donald Trump's decision to launch strikes on Iran was carefully steered by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has been personally lobbying.
No, it's not personally. Let me explain. The Israelis have compromised on our president, right? After 15 years, right? You don't think Epstein had, well, there's plenty. Katie Johnson raping girls. This is all videotape. They own Trump. Israel owns Trump. It's as simple as that, right? Putin owns Trump. It's as simple as that. Trump has to do what Russia tells him to do. It's that simple, right? It isn't negotiated. Why do you think Putin met with Trump in secret and told him to get the other people out of the room? No record, no nothing, just him and Putin. Putin is his handler, right? Putin owns Trump. Bibi owns Trump, right? America is a vassal state of fucking Israel. Look at AIPAC. Look at all this stuff. It's undeniable. Right? I mean, right? It's like, look at Epstein's story. Epstein was a spy before he was a teacher in the 1940s. He was placed in the high school because of Barr, to get close with Barr. Barr was his asset. Barr then got him into the banking system. The banking system got him into that motherfucker, whatever his name is, right? And got his in that, and they set up this whole. He was known as an access agent. He didn't have to blackmail people. Israeli set up his all of his security, his camera, everything was run. All of this shit was pulled out, right? Israel has all the fucking compromise on Trump. Trump is a compromised figure. This is why Trump could never get a security clearance, right? This is why the way he was moving fucking boxes out. He was moving boxes out. Why do you think no one ever answered? Why was Trump taking all these fucking secrets? Why was Trump taking all these fucking secrets, dude? All right? Because he was ordered to. He was ordered to take these secrets. Right? He's a bitch. It's only that. What, you're saying the Dems created chaos and hate? You got to be shitting me, dude. Joe, Dems, all the hate comes from Fox News. All the hate comes from you motherfuckers. We're just stepping up. We're stepping up now, Joe. Fuck you, Joe. Yeah, we're stepping up. We're ready to bring bats to the ball game, right? We're here. And when you fuckers try to steal the election this November, guess what? Gloves are coming off. Right? The gloves are coming off, bitch. Right? When you try to steal shit this November, gloves are coming off. No, you're dumb as fuck, dude. You're just a fucking fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. That's all you are. A fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Let's put on a song for this dipshit, dude. Let's get a song for you dipshit. Right? Get a song for this fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. What are you in the mood for? Anyone want to put a call? Put a call out. Let's put a song. Here you go. All right, a little kneecap. Well, kneecap. Dip. Jab. There you go. Little Irish. All right. We're not crying, we're laughing at you. Hold on, let me get an English version.
Dear Canadian and siblings na pasti.
Yeah, Billy, MAGA is a cult. These fuckers are in a cult. They're fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. They're just in a cult.
Glow, bliss and excitement, yeah, that's the pizza of a child. Incense, Benji looks pregnant, may I bring your slice in? Ashton sits go if she tipped the pizzas in. Thank you for the pizza today, really good XO.
This is lyrics from the Epstein file.
Often see you before 4 p.m. with the apartment coffers in. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Grape soldiers, they code for raping the kids. Leaving tomorrow early, yes, we'll be there at 4. You need a pizza, say, oh,
Bye.
It's evil, evil enough. Hello, Bobby, hope you're having a great time with your honey. Reconfirm your bossy Jeffrey, you're for no funny. You know if you'll be leaving tomorrow on July 1st. Pizza monsters, hunger kids on the list. Fake fuck
Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis.
Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis. Grape sodas, they're cold for raping the kids.
Old enough. It's so funny, dude. He's old enough. Old enough. Where? Old enough. How old are you, Joe? I'm just curious, Joe. How old are you? How old are you? You're old and you think Democrats? When were Democrats acting for violence? When was Democrats telling their supporters to beat up? Quote, give me a quote. One time Democrats, some presidential candidate told fucking Democrats to beat them up. All right, when was that? Give me an example. Because I can give you a fuck ton of examples of Trump, calling and creating the divisiveness that we're seeing today. Calling, not being a president for all Americans. Every Democratic president has been the president for all Americans, holding the Constitution above everything. Name one. Give me a quote. Give me a fucking quote, dipshit. You're just full of shit, dude. You're full of shit. But I can give you tons of quote. Use the word vermin, calling Democrats unhinged and out of control, blah, blah, blah. This is politicians. I'm talking about politicians. Not talking about people like me calling you bitches, fucking fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. No, I'm talking about politicians. Show me one U.S. Democratic presidential candidate who ever fucking attacked, right, another. Even John McCain, you know, when they attacked Obama, it was like, wait a minute. No, Obama is there. You guys are just fucking, you know, you're so demented, you're so delusional now that you've lost all semblance of sanity. You're just lost it. And you're losing it because you know your dear leader has fucking lost it. Right? You've lost 29 primaries. Every fucking primary that has happened since he was reelected, you have fucking lost. Okay? Answer that to me. When are you going to win a fucking primary? Every single primary you have fucking lost.
Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Grape soda's the code for raping the kids. Yeah. Leaving tomorrow early, yes, we'll be there at 4.
Alright. Another fake fuck Christian in here, Avery.
Yeah. Down on the streets, kneecap style, pure West Belfast rage explosion, filthy 808 slap. Prove scratching.
Find the song.
Prove scratching vicious. Gun down, rock bastards! Pour me a mark! Sass out! Free run!
I love this song. This is the song I look for.
Poison, Alex Jeffrey, Pretty nursing raw VA ward, holding veterans screaming from raw wars. You fucking started. Hands cool and burning nightmares, giving broken lads grip. Dog, you called out your race, you gave him death. You stripped his gun, left him on.
Ah, god damn it! I hit the.
Gunning down at our bus stops. Pouring in my soft freedom north. Shadow logo turtle snarl, spitting pure poison. Alex Jeffrey, Pretty IQ, nursing Rabbi Ward, saving screaming vets from raw wars. You fucking started out filming raw raids, steps into shield to women bold. Agent sprays, bear mace, wild. Alex blocks hit pure gold. You blast him down, yank his legal strap, scream gun like a lie. Disarmed, kneeling, begging, facing rough frost. You let fly, execution on camera. Heal a gun for standing tall. Say his name, Alex Jeffrey, Pretty. How many more must fall? Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Drag Fallujah, terror, streets of Minneapolis, gun down, raw healers protecting raw wiki terrorize. Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Yeah, bastards. Mowgli, Bob, rapping, manic scream, losing it hard. Renee, Nicole, good, mom dropping her wheel out at school. Driving home slow, windows up, no threat, no tool. You swarm a car, no warning, just shots through her glass. 3 rounds rip, 1 to the head. She crashes fast, pulling away harmless. He executed her cold. Mother poet, citizen, blood on your badge. You bold, you claim self-defense lies while her kids wait alone. Say her name, reading cold good.
Okay,
You'll reap what you sow.
I want to clean my hand.
Huh?
I want to clean my hand.
You wanna what?
I want to clean my hand.
Clean your hand?
Yeah.
Just put your hand outside the window. There's water, just... And I got towels somewhere. Right here. It's clean. Are you hungry?
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah.
I got rice. I got rice and steak at home. Loving Nazis.
Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, for your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, death will take the throne as we watch him fall.
You know, JS has been working on the musical. Big and out. JS has been working on the musical hard. Right? Supposedly. Oh no. He's a dumb turd. And now you're Trump? And now you're Trump, Joe? And now you're fucking Trump. You voted since Gore. Trumpstein. What's up, big? Welcome to the channel. That's right, Trumpstein. It's the fucking Trumpstein war. World War III, Trumpstein.
Holy rollers, child praying roses, swastika waving, and neighbors pounding 808, snarling,
What, are we dealing with a fucking schizo? Are we dealing with a schizo? Because Joe was like hardcore MAGA a moment ago. Now he's like, I'm blue. We got a schizo in here. We went from when someone's like MAGA. I think you scared the shit out of him, pissed off, and now he's switching. Here, look at his history. Like the song.
Touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah. Then tweeting bow borders like a border collie. Heard her eyes with deep veins, black as midnight radius. Snatching mamas at dawn, leaving babies in the shade of Leviticus. Love Leviticus lies. Ghetto paradise behind them stained glass eyes. Nazi flags waving at the mega church rally. Build a wall change while they building body tally. Undocumented sweat built your golden steeple. Now you call them demons, man, that's straight up evil. Fuck your tax breaks, fuck your holy waterfront. With the blood coming, your heart's getting soft. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fuck the fake Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Raised on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian, fuck a pedo-loving Nazi. Stop in the pulpit, time to expose the cash. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rising, we crashing.
How you been, Vet? What's been happening?
All right, altar boys with the tiki torch flags, preaching purity while they protecting the prayers. Family, my ass, it's a family of frauds.
Sing along, Joe. Sing along, MAGA. Sing along.
In the street, making grandma
Here, I'll sing along with you, help you. You can sing with the chorus. Get ready. Joe, get ready. Your roll's coming in here. Are you ready? No more turning cheeks, bitches. Antifa's here. And I love it, Nazi.
Fuck the frauds. There it is.
There it is.
Pure rage.
Pure
Repetitive
rage.
like FDT, but laser focused on the fake piety and raids. Spit it over that G-funk bounce. And it's a bang. On a bridge, more verses. Or a beat breakdown. Let's iterate.
There you go.
AntifaFM.
Yeah, listen, Antifa.
AntifaFM. Rave against the regime. The resistance in your stream. Never give up. Never give in. AntifaFM. Thanks for turning us on. Spread the love. And fuck the fascists.
Fuck the fascists.
For every woman who was told to stay quiet.
So, Antifa, the YouTube channel, AntifaFM is up and going. AntifaFM.com is up and going, radio station. So, you can hook it up 24/7. I've got the channel going now pretty much 24/7. Get used to what, Joe? The only way Trump stays in power is if he tries to steal it. And when he tries to steal it, that's when the Civil War II kicks off. All right, Civil War II kicks off this November if Trump tries to federalize the election. He brings the military out to the election, right? ICE to try to intimidate and all the other shit, applying a poll tax. That's when the Civil War II kicks off, right? Or if he does a Putin and tries to blow up a building and try to blame it on Iran, they're gonna do some inside terrorism. The Gray Swan event this is part of the Gray Swan event, is him attacking Iran. So I would say this is the Gray Swan event, right? That I said there'd be 3. This is the 3rd. There could be a 4th now, which is going to be an insider. On that. Yeah, they're definitely going to do something. He's going to do Putin. Putin blew up the apartment buildings and blamed it on the Georgian rebels. So Trump's going to do something similar. He's going to blow up a building. Some big event's going to happen in the States. Trump's going to be behind it. You're going to say, you heard it here first. I'm going to clip this right now. You heard it here first. Trump will be behind it. He's going to blame Iran, and it's going to be inside job. Just like the Pentagon. The flight, the invisible plane that blew up in the Pentagon. So he doesn't have any ingenuity. He's going to copy what worked. Oh, it worked for Putin. It's going to work for me. But I got to create the bad guy. So I got to attack Iran to create the bad guy, right? So then we can do a homegrown terrorist attack. Right on, maybe he'll blow up a bunch of GOP. You know, he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something unhinged. It'll be weird if they blow up the Democrats. He'd have to blow up his own people. That's the only thing is like, who's he gonna blow up? Or just a bunch of? He's gonna try, because of the way people acted at 9/11. How his game plan that he thinks is gonna work. Is Bush Jr. had like a 90% approval rating after 9/11. Americans got, and see, Trump thinks that that's going to happen for him. It's not going to happen for him because we're already anticipating it. We already know it. We're already talking about it. We know, this is the only, I don't know if you guys heard this, right? I don't know if you guys heard that. There is one silver lining in all this, right? This is one silver lining. I game theoried it out with AI. It has a 30% chance of happening. 30% chance of happening. You want to hear what it is? This is good, right? This is I gamed it out the other day on my live stream. Fed AI, I had it run the math, the calculations, all that stuff. All right, game theory is this. Trump's going to send boots on the ground, right? And he's going to, some ships are going to start. They already blew up a U.S. tanker, by the way. U.S. tanker trying to get through on his insurance, by the way, got blown up today. I forgot to mention that. So this is what's going to happen is in the next two to 3 weeks, oil price is going to hit $200 a barrel. The straits are going to remain closed. Asymmetric warfare is going to happen. Iran is just going to keep it. They're finally going to have to put troops in the ground. A major U.S. ship escorting, because they're going to have to put more and more escorts on these tankers, is going to get sunk, right? What's going to happen is there's going to be a massive, basically, reframing on Trump. The GOP are going to fucking turn on him. Japan, all his allies that have been supporting him are going to turn on him. They're going to turn on him like a fucking bitch. And how we get out of this situation is, listen, we had a crazy guy. And by the way, they're going to release and unredact Trump in the Epstein file and show that he's a fucking pedo without a fucking doubt that he's a fucking pedo. He's going to get impeached, right? He's going to be convicted. And then we're going to pay out restitutions to folks and everything else, and all these other fuckers like Hegsteff and Christy Nome and all these other fuckers, are all gonna go fucking to jail, and there's gonna be a massive fucking roundup on that. That's a 30% chance that happens. But oil's got to hit $200 an barrel. Utilities are going to double in cost over by this November. You already have natural gas shut off. So that's the one positive outcome that I can think of that could happen. You guys are focused. You guys are focused on the pussy. You guys focus on the pussy. Joe the pussy. We got Pussy Joe in the house. I know Joe. I know what Joe's here for. Joe, here, let me help you out. Hey, Joe. Joe, you didn't get on your grinder today? Joe, you didn't get on your grinder? Oh, you love lips. You love makeup. You love the makeup man. And you love the thing. You must love, mate. You love lipstick. Joe. Oh, Joe, there, did it for you. Go now. Go ahead. See, I'm a giver. Go jerk it off. Now we're driving with e-bike. So we'll see. 30% chance. Anyway. No Spanish. Shout out to all of the Hispanics who are being persecuted, like the Jews, like the Christians, all the Christians being persecuted by the MAGA ISIS, by these fake fuck Christians. This song goes out to you.
January 7th, 2026, Minneapolis, Minnesota. She dropped her son at school. She never made it home. Renee was a poet, mother, wife.
Shout out to Renee Good and Alex Pretty and others who have died under ice. They are heroes, not going to be forgotten.
6-year-old boy now has no one left. Daddy died at 23, mama shot to death. She wasn't a target, They called her a terrorist on the evening news, but the video shows a woman with nothing to lose. Say her name, Renee Nicole Good. They got her down in her own neighborhood. Fake for Christians, peddling Nazis. This is what your silence buys. These atrocities. Say her name, let it never fade. Your sunshine stolen, life unmade. Fake for Christians, peddling Nazis. Blood on your hands and your fucking policies. Yeah. Jonathan Ross put a bullet in a brain through the driver's side window in the snow and rain. She was reversing, she was trying to flee. Shot her in the head for the whole world to see.
He's not worth hating. Trump isn't, in my opinion, Trump isn't worth hating, dude. He's a sorry son of a bitch who was raised in an abusive environment. You know, imagine what it takes to become like someone like Trump. You know, the grandfather that he had that probably molested his father, who molested him, who abused him, probably raped him. Who knows? The grandfather, and the guy just grew up with hate and abuse, and that's where shit comes from. I mean, it's a sad person who doesn't have any love in him. I mean, Trump has no love. He's just, no love. And pity the kids. I mean, look at the kids he's brought up. They're just like him. Created, hopefully, they love. Look at fake fuck Christian Charlie Kirk, dude. He died. At least he died for what he believed in. Some people got to die for the Second Amendment. I mean, he wants to believe that fucking bullshit. Good for him. And you died. You're just a fucking statistic, bitch. That's all you are, a fucking statistic. And yeah, you died for your belief. You died for your Second Amendment, which all you now want to get rid of. You don't believe in the Second Amendment anymore. Own the libs, give up your guns, right? There isn't anything more American than Alex Preddy. He was doing his First Amendment and Second Amendment. He got killed. He got killed executing his First and Second Amendment, right? There's nothing more American than Alex Preddy. Not like that little shit turd that shows up at a peaceful rally with his fucking gun and ends up shooting 3, killing 2, and then the Supreme Court lets him off or whatever. God damn it, I cannot see. Let's go, Brandon. Anyway. Yeah, the court needs to be expanded. It doesn't need to be packed. It needs to be expanded. Let's grab this guy. Let's grab this guy here. Let's grab this guy here. Turn that off. Leave my headset. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm leaving a $200 wireless headset sitting in my dashboard, with an unlocked car. Tell me any place in America you can do that. Leaving a $200 headset right there just on my dashboard, brand new. Dude, that was... We make dinner for Tom. Mikey's hungry. Got rice and do fucking nowhere. Yeah, I just got my, and I leave this, and this is $200. I leave this in the car all the time. Leave my all the time. $500. What? You want gyoza? Huh? Eat the gyoza. You want me to make it a steak salad? I'll make it a steak salad if you want.
I want rice. You can make steak.
No, I was gonna add steak salad.
No, I want rice. I want to eat with salad. No, I want to eat with meat.
Well, then eat that, and then I'll make you your. And I got more gyoza, and I also have I have more gyoza. You want more gyoza? From here. Interesting. It's my kombucha. He's with his girlfriend, Mama.
I think track and field.
Oh. Tomorrow, right?
We're far away, Dada.
Where?
Nearby my Broy's studio.
Oh, really? Blowings? Oh, way down there?
Yeah. Dada, arigato. I'm really happy today. We have to celebrate, Dada. Thank you for birth myself. Who's birth?
My wife is so happy. Say hi to Pissed Off.
Who birth?
Huh? You birthed. Conehead. Say hi to Pissed Off. She's super happy. Tommy got into college.
ちょっと嫌だ、これ。恥ずかしい。ありがとう、ダダ。ありがとう、ダダ。
いいといたしまして。
本当に嬉しいよ。本当に嬉しいよ。
My son got into college. She's super happy. Hi.
はい。よかったね。
Hi. Go to bed. Nice to meet.
よかったね、ダダ。
I think I look like, you know who I look like? Fetterman. I could be Fetterman, couldn't I? Fetterman? I'm looking like, I could like go with shorts and be Fetterman. I'm Fetterman.
ダダもうお腹いっぱいこれ。I can't eat it out, ダダ。
I know. I'll eat it. Don't worry about it.
I'm so happy now.
But maybe he's going to take a year off.
Well, he has to research.
I think you should take a year off. Oh, I want to get the battery pack.
Really?
But I want you to put it like on like long payment. It's only like 7,000 yen a month. I'll pay it. I'll pay extra 7,000. But we need it. Here's why we need it, Mama. Listen.
How long?
Huh?
How long?
I don't know.
What are you? You don't know. How much are you going to spend money?
They're gonna just like you pay a phone every month. You pay on it. But then no, we don't pay any utility. All electric bill covered. No electric bill.
Or let's say that thing, solar power.
Yeah.
Energy. Really low now.
No, I know because it's broken.
No. Government not gonna pay.
We don't need it. We are going to use the power.
And then you have to buy the,
That's what he's coming. The battery pack. Yeah, but it's 7,000 a month. It's a cell phone bill. Just a cell phone bill. No, we need it. Here's why. Listen to me. Electricity. Listen, electricity is going to double in price. Double. Our electricity bill in the next 10 years will double. Okay?
But I can't pay it, okay?
Just I'm going to pay you, but I can't take the loan. You have to take the loan, like you did with the solar panel. Pay off all the loan.
So you going to pay 2 million extra
money? Extra money.
7,000.
Extra every month. Extra money. So 11 month a
You
month.
don't have any money. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, it's important because we're going to pay too much. We have to pay. We have to do it because electricity is going to go really high. 78%. The solar panel covers 78% of our power. The solar
But
panel.
we have to buy that kit.
They're installed. They will come install. The guy's coming on the 28th. On the 8th.
What do you think how much does?
Depends the amount. We don't need a big one. We have really lots of solar on our roof. We don't need a big one.
Oh my gosh. I'm really happy with the comment. Hey, probably girlfriend coming for bowling tomorrow.
We're going bowling tomorrow?
Yeah. What is it?
Okay.
Then all are really happy.
And how about, is Mikey's girlfriend coming too?
Get out.
His mother always dropping her off. Oh, that steak.
Dada, arigato. We bursted a good boy, Dada.
Mm-hmm.
本当にありがとう、Dada. Who told me food's brain taken over?
Your brain.
No, your brain. Your brain.
No, he listened to my advice. How to study. He listened to my advice how to study. So are they going to put his name in the paper that he got into college? Do they do that? Huh? Do they report that he got into college? Tommy, don't they report all the people who pass and go in their names? No? In the paper. Good night, Bet. Round. Congratulations on your round eye getting into college. You're round. I was like, round. Good night. Where's the fork? All right. Steak is done. In Japan, you've got to cut your steak because they don't use knife and fork. So when you serve steak in Japan, you cut it into strips. Do you want steak, Mama? Like that. Cut it into strips. Nice medium rare. Oops. Okay. A little Worcester sauce. Mama, go to bed. What are you doing up?
What?
Huh?
I wanted hair dry.
Oh. All right. Well, my phone's at 5%, folks. Phone's about dead. Let me get Mikey's milk. Mike's gonna have to drink brother's milk. Oh, that's my milk. Hi. How was the salad? How was the salad? Really? Oishikanai? What happened?
ねえちょっとママドライヤーかけたいから終わったら言って。もう入っていいの。入るよ。
I don't know why you don't like that. You know what? I forgot to put olive oil in there. And I know why. I know what I did. I didn't put olive oil, and I didn't put my apple vinegar in there. I didn't put the olive oil and a little bit of vinegar. She likes like the sharp taste on it. Now I'm going to cut up the steak here. Add steak. There you go. I make a steak, the leftover salad. Becoming a steak salad. Steak salad, look at that. Cabbage, steak. There's more steak and more rice if you want it. What? You don't want it? You're full?
If you're a native or fluent English-speaking Western expat living abroad and you're looking for a new...
Amazon makes a contingent offer to put $35 billion into OpenAI based upon them, first off, going public, and secondly, achieving AGI.
It's kind of incredible that we've financialized super intelligence, which is amazing.
The definition of AGI was something like generating $100 billion in either earnings or revenue, I forget. We're measuring compute in terms of gigawatts and AGI in terms of dollars. I love it. Amazon was all Anthropic for a while. Now they're OpenAI. At some point, the circular economy becomes indistinguishable from the real economy, and I think that's what we're seeing here.
This is the entrepreneurial opportunity of a lifetime. We're talking about tens of thousands of times more capacity to create more money, more value created. Abundance is going to be absolutely rampant. OpenAI cracked open
An AI that would cause, it may be the case that AI is also the end to the means to the end, and that what we're seeing more broadly is, in some sense, superintelligence being used to protect the future of Western superintelligence.
Yeah, and there's a window of opportunity, maybe a few months, to put some kind of structure around this globally, where you'll see later in the podcast that the models are improving at this like 3x, 4x reduction in parameter count, 10x increases in intelligence. Just every time we podcast, it's another step up. And we were already predicting, or I was anyway, that this is going to be 100x a year, just in terms of raw parameter count. But I think that's the lower bound now, looking at how just the beginning of the year has progressed. So there's a window of time where the power of AI that percolates out to every country in the world is going to be
Mama,
ridiculous
I won't
by the
listen
end
to
of
this.
this
I just
year.
want to relax.
You know, create any virus you want.
My
So there's a
show.
window where we can start thinking about regulations that register the AI
Because always when I
use
sit
cases
down
and
here,
agents and chips and
I'm
processing.
listening, like you're
before
watching golf, I'm
chaos
listening to
breaks
this.
out.
watching
But you can
golf.
see that window is executable now
I'm
because
just
you saw
asking.
Venezuela, you're
I don't
seeing
remember,
Iran.
Mama.
You know, clearly there's this tipping point happening right now where, you know, whether it's NATO or whether it's the United Nations or whether it's the
Right
U.S.
now,
Congress,
I made it better.
some entity needs to start formulating some structure around this because it's happening this year.
I mean, people need to wake up. Salim, please go ahead, but I just want to say one thing. People have to wake up to the fact that AI is the single most important force impacting everything. You know, every single element of humanity right now is going to be accelerated, reinvented by this. Salim, go ahead, please.
It just struck me that you mentioned Congress, the UN, NATO, probably the three most toothless
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember.
entities on the planet today. So the thought that they would actually get together and do something, or anybody do anything, I think is low. I think we have to assume that it won't happen. Look at the other side of that. One thing about the Anthropic case, there is a potential. I looked up an analysis. They do have a legal challenge potential because the way that was classified.
My feeling. I'm really happy.
Well, that's where they are right now. It's like, hey, forget it. I don't even want to go down there.
All right, let's continue with the Anthropic story. Everybody, you may not know this, but I've got an incredible research team. And every week, myself, my research teams co-work gains scheduling.
Tommy got into
right? So this is a cron job. So Claude completes recurring tasks at specific times. For example, generating your morning briefing or spreadsheet updates or your Friday presentations. I mean, that element was very much what we saw in OpenClaw, right? And so it's interesting. In the second half of this is that Claude Code has enabled remote control. So you can kick off a task on your terminal and pick it up on your phone. You can control it from the Claude app or from a URL. And I'm wondering, you know, this has probably been in the works for some time. So when Anthropic
Created by each of these, I use Cowork from time to time, and I use Claude Code all the time. And neither of these, I think, is as compelling, at least conceptually, as a more open Claude-ish framework where all of these are cleanly packaged. And I think my guess is Anthropic and OpenAI and all of the other bigs will be forced to release their own sort of first-party OpenClaw competitor sometime in the next couple months.
There's something I found very profound about this, plus our last conversation around OpenClaw and everything happening. I was thinking about over the last couple of days, something very profound is happening, which is the sheer democratization of compute power, right? Note the agency of an individual developer with a Mac Mini and running Quen locally and OpenClaw has unbelievable agency and decentralization now. Not controlled by any centralized authority, not controlled by any centralized command structure. They can essentially operate as they feel like. So this is an incredible independence and agency at the edge, which is going to really blow open innovation in a way that we...
60s, baby. Total democratization, total demonetization.
And demonetization, as we're seeing it happen in cascading down, as Dave mentioned earlier.
Ironically, from China.
Yes, ironically.
Ironically from China. And then one other nugget, Peter, your theory is 100% right. Anthropic, why didn't Anthropic just throw out something better than OpenClaw a year ago? It can and will delete things off your laptop. And so all these OpenClaw users, including my kids, including me, actually have separate laptops or separate Mac Minis, including Alex Finn, in our podcast we just did. They run it on isolated hardware. Anthropic couldn't really contemplate throwing out a product then say, but run it on separate hardware. How are you going to do that? So this creates a huge entrepreneurial opportunity, though. If you say, listen to what Alex...
It only delete things if you don't tell it not to.
a second ago, OpenClaw is unbelievably compelling. And anyone who's started down that path will never go back, right? It's just, you'll never give up your Jarvis once you have a Jarvis.
Have any of you played with Perplexity's computer?
I've been hearing really good things. I've not tried it yet.
I looked at the demo. I think it's an interesting step in the direction of counsels for everything. And I've had so many people over the past 2 months ask me for something like Perplexity's computer, where they're right now, if you have a given task, they'll manually go to the top 3 or 4 frontier models, ask them for independent opinions, and then try to synthesize that into one coherent whole. And that is essentially what Perplexity Computer tries to automate. There are others in the space as well. But I think even there, that it's nice sort of sugar, syntactic sugar, if you will, around the existing models, but I don't think it's transformative. I think ultimately...
Did you just say syntactic sugar?
It's a term of art in computer science.
It goes way back.
Alex, I think the point you made a minute ago is brilliant, and Dave, I think you were saying this as well. All of the big players, all the hyperscalers, all the frontier models are going to have to develop some version of OpenClaw, because it's going to become the de facto. Every person's going to have their own version of Jarvis.
Yes. But remember, it's really expensive too. This is part of the reason, it's not the only reason for running, say, Quen locally under an OpenClaw scaffold. That's a lot of compute. If you have one or more agents that are running constantly for you, I'm not sure Anthropic in its present state even has the cloud infra to be able to launch a product like that. And I think in many cases, Anthropic, OpenAI, the others are probably just waiting around for their infra to catch up with applications like that before they launch it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, this is the entrepreneurial opportunity of a lifetime, though. Anybody who jumps in, and there's so many different versions, so many different things to play with. But when you go to JP Morgan, Justin Milligan, who just joined us, his division at JP Morgan was only allowed to use GPT-4.
Wow.
Like, are you kidding me? And he couldn't take it. It's like, this is ridiculous. But no one has figured out, okay, but how can I use it in this highly secure, inside the firewall, inside JP Morgan environment? And Dario's not going to answer that question. And the OpenClaw team isn't going to answer that question. And they want everyone to thrive who uses their platforms. They don't want to kill every job. They want any early adopter to thrive as they thrive. And Dario, if he hits a $250 billion valuation, he doesn't need more money. He needs to not destroy every job in America or in the world. And so this is really entrepreneurial heaven if you can figure out, how do I get what I can use right here on my Mac Mini, and it can clearly solve all these problems. How do I get that inside a real world use case without breaking everything, without regulatory problems? Many, many, many job opportunities in that team.
One of the challenges still with Claude's agentic capacity is, giving AI recurring unsupervised access to your workflows means that either they're going to be a bunch of errors, or you're going to be spending all your time checking the work before you hit, publish. It's still going to keep the human is still.
What's up, Justin? How you doing?
In the loop to assure quality or a lot.
What's wrong with this? Why is this not working? They got an issue here. All right, I want to have a discussion with you. You're to listen, and then we're going to discuss it. And then you're going to output a prompt that you're going to execute in the code base.
Absolutely. I'm here and ready to listen. What's on your mind? Tell me about the topic or idea you want to discuss, and we'll figure out the best approach before turning it into a prompt.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run OpenClaw, IronClaw within the code base, kind of gated. And we're going to use WSP15 in order to decide what to work on. So the objective is to have Qwen3 to pick the lower fruit, to fix things, to find dead code, to clean up the code base. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. So just to clarify, we're using OpenClaw or IronClaw as the agent, gated by a WSP15 structure. And we want Qwen3 to prioritize and identify those quick wins.
No, Qwen 3.5 is the compute. OpenClaw, you may want to search. That's just the vehicle. So the driver is Qwen 3.5. The driver, right, is OpenClaw. It's always on 24/7, and we're going to clean up the code base and find dead code. Now, I don't want it to. What we want to do is we want it to kind of be like a worm, right, or like ruffling through. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is the logic flow for the agent to perform. And the way I see it is, first it needs to go through the entire code base, focusing on main.py, because that's where all of our modules are based out of. And then what it's going to do is rate the entire system, right? And decide on which areas to start to clean up, to find any bugs, any issues that are there. So with WSP15, that's the valuation system that we created that tells it what to work on. Qwen is only going to work on basically low hanging fruit from like 1 to I think 3 or 4. It's not going to work on anything higher than that, because we want to basically test it and see it working. And then what you're going to do is evaluate. It's going to provide a report on it. You're going to evaluate the report. If you agree with the report, if you're satisfied with the report, then we're going to tell it to execute, right, and start doing the coding. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's really clear now. So just to confirm the flow, OpenClaw acts as the constant agent, driven by Qwen 3.5's reasoning and analysis. It'll scan the entire code base, focusing first on main.py, rate the system using WSP15, and then flag those low-hanging fruit, 1 to 3, 4 range. After Qwen provides a report, I'll review it, and only if I'm satisfied, we'll move into execution. Does that sound aligned with what you need?
Yeah, and then, so what I want to do is kind of lay it all out for you to scaffold the skill. So we're going to scaffold a CL skill for it and provide it. So, and maybe what we can do is using the skill system, we got this, is for it to, first find it, then it's going to put on a new skill to evaluate it, then it puts on a new skill to you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, so every time it adds a skill, that's a very specialized, tailored skill, and it becomes that very specialized activity.
Exactly, I follow you. So we'll scaffold a core skill that kicks off the process. It'll do the initial scan. Then, based on the findings, we'll dynamically attach more skills, each one fine-tuned for that next step, like evaluating or deep diving specific areas.
Or auditing. I think we have audit skills.
What output do you want from each skill? Let's decide the deliverables first.
Well, the objective is, all right, the objective is that the code base is a mess, I think, because, just because there's so much to it. And we need to find duplicate modules. We need to find dead code. We need to find, and when we find dead code, it isn't like, oh, this is dead code. No, we have to look at the dead code. We have to look at the active code, because most likely the dead code is the actual code, and the new code we're using is the vibe code. So we need to kind of sort this all out, and then identify and fix all the stuff so everything is congruent. We need to run through like all the documentation for it. So but the cool thing is with OpenClode, we can just run this 24/7. It doesn't have to be fast, right? It can be thorough, slow, and we can basically clean up the code base and then identify the big problems that you will tackle.
Got it. So the core deliverables for each scale will be a detailed report that not only flags dead or duplicate code, but also cross-references active code paths so we can confirm which is actually in use. Then it'll also flag gaps in documentation. After each run, we'll get a structured report so we can decide which issues they take on. Does that sound like the right scope for the skill chain?
Yeah, I think so. I think the first, you correct me. We won't apply first principles. Think of it as like Occam's layering, all right? So if you were to apply Occam's layering, where the first layer is, okay, understand the entire scope. What are the most important modules that need to be focused on, right? Rate those. Then, once those are identified, again, we apply Occam's layer to each one of those modules where we say, okay, are there modules that are not being used? Why are they not being used? Are they being forgotten? Have they been, vibe coded out? And there needs to be an audit for that, right? And then once that's done, then the next thing is once it understands all that, then it's looking, okay, all right, so this is everything correct in the documentation, the README, the,